and I actually order a copy of his collected plays from Sweden, but I can't read it because it's in Swedish. And so I left it sitting on the floor of my study, and it was a mystery.
Marty's shadow, that was inspired by Nancy's relatives, is about this young man who lives in the shadow of an older brother who died a hero fighting the Nazis. Stig was 24 years old at the time and the wunderkind or wonder child of Swedish literature. He was already a celebrated writer. Stig grew up in Sweden in the 1930s, and that was the time of the Depression and mass unemployment. And it was also the time of the rise of fascism and the Nazi movement. Stig early on felt that he wanted to stand up for people who were marginalized and didn't have a voice.
Of course, we played like other kids. But don't forget that we played ball against a wall called the 1930s. The Nazis marched on the streets. Berlin hosted the Olympics and pogroms. World War II broke out during our lunch break, and we felt the urge to be heroic.
When he was very young, he married a German refugee, a young girl who had come to Sweden with her family. And they became very important to him in finding his own voice. In his writing, he was like a warrior. This is where his force came out. This is where he could probe the edges. He could take risks. He could be courageous. He could excel.
Mademoiselle, you play like an angel.
No, angels can't play piano.
Quiet, Gabriel.